Ages. We find ourselves in Age 2. I went ahead already and got started with some of the stuff. I made glass. If you need help making glass, I mean, it's really simple. You just put sand in a smeltery and then you pour it and you get glass. You make another, I made another dowsing rod, and I went ahead and I found some iron and I found some gold just to get kind of going. But we want to go ahead and proceed. I thought about making a full iron armor, iron set, and I technically have enough to do so, but it's really not that much better than what we already have. It's only going to give me one more armor slot better. So I went ahead and I just made a bunch of bronze, and I'm smelting more copper just because I have all of the clusters, just to get it done. And I made another pair of wild dog boots. As you can see, I also made spare armor of bronze because today we're going to find ourselves a swamp. Because we want to do Betweenlands. Do I have enough food before I go? It's a lot of stew. Did I make any more? Remember? No, I did not. I'm out of beef. Let's make a couple more. Hold on, let me kill sheepies unless we're gonna propagate here. Now, there is some stuff we're going to do before we go to the Betweenlands, which is what we need a swamps for. However, I want to go ahead and get the stuff prepared that we need in advance. Simply... There's one. Simply because we have to at some point, so we might as well go ahead and do so. So don't forget your backpack. By the way, you can put it on a bobble. I don't know if I mentioned that. Don't forget your backpack. Don't forget your food. Don't forget your sleeping mat. And I got a spare set of armor here, which I probably could put in the backpack. Oh, I don't need wheat. And don't forget your atlas. Now, understanding how the biomes work, you have average temperature. Then the next one east is going to be wet. The next one east will be average again. Then the next one east will be dry. We want a wet biome. To do so, we need to travel either east or west. Plains can technically be an average or dry. I'm sorry, they could be warm average can be on both sides of a non-warm biome or average biome. Speaking of sleeping, let's sleep before we go. That's my... Since we're here, dropping a bowl off. Boop. Is it nighttime yet? Thank you. So we're going to head east because there's more land east. I am going to grab a boat before I go. Do I have a boat built or do I have to make one? Looks like I have to make one. That's annoying. Let's make a boat, shall we? I don't remember how to make a boat. Sighting. Before we had raft. We can make a boat now. If you recall. Since we have the saw. Let's, without further ado, we are going to head east. Of course, we're going to keep our atlas handy. The sad thing is I'm pretty sure I have found a swamp before, but I didn't mark it. So, oops. We are bringing a bow, but bows don't work very well on the druids that we're going to be fighting. One thing's for sure, you want boots that do not take fall damage, because these nasty buggers that we're about to... Ooh! Ooh, I looked for that for a while, and I didn't find it. Awesome. One of these is like... This will give us an achievement. Let's do it. Yay! We marked the biome, so... Or the chunk. Cool. I lost track of what I was saying. I wanted to find, I did find a lapis area, but I didn't dig. I don't even know if I marked it. Did I mark it? Yeah, I sure did, lapis. But I didn't go ahead and dig it. You dig it? Yet, why did I just take damage there? But there's some new things in this age that we're going to want to build. Before we get too far, I thought that was a wild dog. I would have taken it out if I was. One of the things that we're going to want is a torch launcher. We don't really need that where we're going right now. Wonder if I can use these guys as food. Oops, I lost. Where's East? Here. We can use them. Oh. Village, nice. In the hearty stews. Gotta finish my thoughts here. We want a wet biome. Once we find a wet biome, we will go north and south until we find a swamp. We still have not left average biome, average humidity. And now we got an autumn. Whoa, out there. Moving water. Doesn't work very good on the shaders. Well, that's cool. Look at that. What the heck is that? That's really cool. I've never seen terrain generate like that. Huh. Out of nutrition here. We haven't gotten to a wet biome yet, but we will keep going till we do, and then we will go north and south. But I probably don't need to continue this journey on camera. I could probably do a little jump cut here. Especially with all these mountains. These mountains are nightmares to traverse. I want your food. I want your beef, your mutton. The Shogoth. I'll tell you, these things, these wild dog pelts do make climbing a lot easier. But of course, another thing we're going to be building very soon, which iron allows, are the climbing gloves. That I'm looking forward to. Okay, so we got a forest. More iron. I don't need that, it's too far away. Is that a savanna I see? No. Alright, well I'm going to keep on exploring. And I'll come back to you guys. So we're ready. Back. Okay, actually, we're there. We found ourselves a swamp. I believe this is what we need. Oh, and there's the ruins that we are looking for. Alright. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. This place is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. It's gonna start spawning you. There we go. So every time these guys die, they drop, or they have a chance of dropping one of the ingredients that we need. There's 4 different ingredients that we need to complete this. There's one of them. I saw one. Yep. So we're going to leave 4 spots on our bar instead of trying to remember what they all are. Whoop, hello. You don't want to try to attempt this without full saturation. I think I just got another one. I did. You will probably die if you attempt this without full saturation. And a very reliable food. That's not what we wanted. We got one more. Where are you? Climbing the vines. Is that the last one? It is indeed. Okay. Now we're gonna try to now we gotta navigate. Go over here and quickly do this. It's going to start a ritual. Do not leave the area, whatever you do. Because it will despawn if you leave the area. And we have ourselves a swamp talisman. Ta-da! See how easy that was? Now we can break this. No, don't break it. I mean, you could. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, now we're gonna head home. That was a lot easier than I actually. Ooh. Need you, beef. Need to make stew out of you. Quit running away. Why do we? Did I get his beef? Yes. Why do we want this to go to the Betweenlands? Well, it's an advancement, and it's technically not on the must-complete advancement line. All of the astral sorcery stuff is, but we want a smeltery controller. I've already made the grout for the smeltery controller. We want to make the actual smeltery controller. Look at that, I didn't even have to sleep once. I'm gonna have to sleep now, but that's okay. Alright, I'll see you guys back home. Be right back. Okay, we are back home. We have ourselves the swamp talisman. We have cleared out a little area kind of far away from our home. Just because I don't want it to be right next to it, because it's a big monstrosity thing. Plant the sapling, and right-click it. And we have ourselves a portal. Kabam! Cool, huh? Alright, well we're going to go ahead into this real quick. Just kind of stand in this and let you, it'll take you. We're going to go ahead and unlock all of the advancements and whatnot, but we're not ready to come in here just yet. There is some... Oh. A little slow when it logs. There's some stuff we need to do before we come here to prepare. First time you go through this portal, it's kind of... There it is. So we are here. Let's see what kind of a spawn they gave us. Wow, the shaders looks very interesting. Are there any gems nearby? See any? Oh, nice. It gave us land. See any? Not gonna stay here very long. Just wanted to check out the starting location here. Whoops. Okay. Oh, wood sapling. Nice. Hello. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with you just yet. I don't have the ability to handle you. Is he still coming at me? No. I wonder, can you grow weed wood in the overworld? I don't even know. That's interesting. Let's find out. Hey, sheepy. I do love these pelts. Let's find out right now. That would actually make my start very easy. That's what we need. No, I didn't think so. It was worth a try when it's gone. It's straight up gone. That's alright, I don't need it anyway. But my friends, that's going to do it for this episode. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make iron. You have to do I don't know how much I need to really go explain this, but you need to make a smelter tank. Smelter tank as opposed to, let's do that. See this porcelain melter here? No, not the melter. I want this, the porcelain tank. We want that instead of the porcelain heater, because the porcelain tank we can put lava in and we can start smelting up iron. That way we can have some better gear. Now to be fair, the iron gear is not going to really do us a whole lot of good in the Betweenlands, but Tinker's tools, maybe they might help us a little bit. Either way, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.